Welcome to another class with Ming. Well, today we're going to look at application, but before we look at application of trigonometry, it might be a good idea for you to review some of the things that you have studied up to now. Over All right, so today we look at application problems. Here there's a problem. You may want to pause the video and attempt this question yourself before you play the video to check your answers. All right, pause the video and attempt this question. Good idea to redraw the relevant diagram. So this is my relevant diagram. Here's A and this is B. AB is unknown. This is what I want. This angle here is 120 degree, 6 cm AC, and CB is 15 cm. So it's always a good idea to draw the diagram as part of your solution and label them fully as this. So now we think about, well, do I have enough information to solve for the length AB? Well, I have 15 opposite 120 degree, and then but I don't have an angle opposite AB. If I have an angle opposite AB, then I can use sine rule, but unfortunately here I can. But I can use cosine rule. The cosine rule, so let's call this AB, let C, that is the angle, CB, the length AB. All right, C here is opposite this angle capital C. So cosine rule say this is 15 square is equal to 6 square plus C square minus 6 times C cosine 120 degree. And if you recall what cosine 120 degree is, cosine 120 degree is just simply negative of cosine 60 degree. Remember that from our previous lessons. Here, for example, right, cosine 150 degree is negative cosine 30 degree. That is negative of the complementary angle to 150 degree. So I can do that. So cosine 60 is half. So this is just cosine 120 degree, therefore it's negative half. So 15 square is equal to 36 plus C square minus 12C times negative half. So now I have C square plus 6C, right, over here, plus 36 is equal to 15 square. 15 square is 225, so 225 here. So then I would have C square plus 6C, so 36 minus 225, and you can see that that is minus 189 equal to 0. So now I need to use the either using quadratic equations, or you can plot a graph to get the answer. Square. So in this case, it's x square, all right, a plus 6x and minus 189, for example. And because I want to find the root, I make y2 here 0. So I'm going to find the intersection between these two graphs. And I can graph this. So at the moment, my window is not very good, so I can table what are the value look like. See, I didn't see anything because the value for y1 are pretty large. It's in the hundreds, negative 100, negative 197, negative 77, and so on. And this is 0 here. And if you go up to, you can see that I go positive, so up to 15. So what I can do is that maybe I can go from 5 to what I can do. So that means x max has to be go up to about 15. And maybe I'll go put this negative 15 to 15, and then I graph it. So you can see that there are going to be two roots, one root here and one root the other day over here. But this is a negative root. AB cannot be a negative value, so it has to be only a positive value. So only this will be used. So I'll go second trace, and I go to number 5, intersect. And now this is the first curve. Is that the first curve? Yes. You press enter. Is that the second curve? Yes. You press enter. And then you move towards this intersection. It doesn't have to be precise. Somewhere near it will be okay. And then press enter again. And then the calculator will calculate. And that's the answer. 11.1 to 3 significant figures. That's the answer. So as part of your solution, you would have to plot the graph. So as part of the solution, so y, and example like this, and this is the graph y, this is c squared plus 6c minus 189, and here is 11.1 to 3SF. So C here is roughly 11.1 to 3SF. But the question was started with AB, so I need to change the C back to AB. So 11.1. Let S be the area of the triangle ABC, and S in this case is half, right? This thing, well, what I can do is that this 6 and C sine of 120, right? So we know, well, how much is sine 120? Well, sine 120 degree is actually equal to sine of 60 degree. That is square root of 3 over 2. Right, I memorized that. So that will be half times 6 times square root of 3 over 2, and then C. So that will become 3 square root of 3 over 2 and C. Now, what is C? Don't try to use 11.1, because if you use 11.1, that is not going to be very accurate. So to get a better answer, it might be important for you to use a few more decimal places. So from here, the calculator, it sees that it is 11.071247. So I'm going to use all the number given there. And now I'm going to press that. So 98.8 to 3SF, right? Always report your answer accurately or to 3 significant figures. So in this case, it's centimeter.